starting just momentarily. Hello! Hello and welcome to the third part of Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. If I can just find... I'm missing a chord here. Hold on one second here. Apologize for some of the technical difficulties here. So, last thing we'll do here, pull the chair up a little bit. Okay. We'll begin some more Castlevania here. Actually, you know, it might help if I actually had the sound on my TV on so I can actually hear the game, right? What a big professional operation I run here. Let's see here. Oh god, that's loud. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let's see where we left off. I don't remember where we left off. Ah, yes. So today, excuse me, tonight's stream will probably be going until about 9:30, 10 at the latest. Be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight as far as this stuff goes. And then I will be doing a much longer stream Sunday night. And then there won't be a stream on Monday. There will be a stream probably Tuesday though, but there will be no stream come Monday. Tomorrow or Monday. Tomorrow night. No. Oh shit. Let's look at the map here. I don't know what I was doing. Because we have? Oh, that's right. That's better. Maybe weren't we up to a boss down here? I feel like that's what we were doing. That was kind of glitchy. Oh shit. That's right, because we fought. Alright, last time I fought this guy, he's dead now. Okay. We hit that switch, went and visited the secret room. Okay, so we were down here checking this shit out. Trying to avoid that. That didn't work. Oh, no problem. Sorry, I'll try and keep an eye on the chat here. Sometimes I'm bad at that. As I sit in the dark here, which is ridiculous. Let's see here. I could turn the light on in this room, but unfortunately for the game that I'm playing, or the way I'm sitting at my TV for this one, there's a awful glare. So unfortunately, it's just this is how it's gonna have to be. Actually, what I could do maybe might make things better here. Let me check. Give me a second here, guys. Move some stuff off my bookshelf here. Yeah, that's not in the way. Okay, that's better. See if that helps. We'll see if that helps at all. As I get attacked. As I get royally attacked. Have we been down here? No. I usually stream in the dark as well, but I'm usually sitting, most of the games I'm sitting in front of my computer, and one of those screens is bright. I could turn the light on in here, but then it's just Layer City. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so this is the catacombs. That's what I was looking for. You know what, I'll take the axe. Sure. I do apologize the last couple days. There haven't been new videos as I've been busy yesterday and today. I will have a new video up tomorrow. I just got the guy runs away. That's good. That's good. Today to play about an hour. Actually, I'd say 2 hours. Got a chance today to play about 2 hours of Within 2, and I really like what I've played of it this time. It's really good. It's a real big improvement over the first one. I'm trying to adjust my headset. It's a really big improvement over the original game. At least from what I played, I'm playing the PS4 version of the game. Had no problems, like no slowdown. They got rid of the black bars. I guess you can unlock the ability to turn black bars on when you beat the game. I don't think I would care about that. they've made a lot of really cool and interesting changes to that game in a way that I was not expecting. It just seems more cohesive this time. Like the first game just kind of seemed all over the place. This one seems a lot more coherent. So I liked what I've played thus far. I will be playing that and reviewing that in its entirety here pretty soon. I'll be playing more of that game tomorrow. So. But I liked what I played. I was very impressed. Like I went into that game not really expecting much, because especially after replaying the first one recently and not really thinking it was that great still, I didn't really know what to expect with this sequel. I also didn't realize until I started playing today that Shinji Mikami did not direct this one, he just produced it, which is interesting. And it's also interesting to note that game has no PS4 Pro enhancements at all. Like, it doesn't even say PS4 Pro on the box, which I think is interesting. So at least out the gate, they're not lying, like a Prey situation where Prey they put on the box and then it didn't have any noticeable improvements until they had to patch it in. That being said, I thought the game looks really good. Like, I do not want to fight that guy just yet. I think the game looks really good. It's impressive. It has like a more of an open world setting too, which is cool this time. Like, it's not fully open world. Like, I would say don't get, like, anybody out there, don't get in a panic. You know, like a lot of people panicked when Mirror's Edge Catalyst had an open world, and that kind of didn't work out well for that game. It's one of the reasons why I didn't play that game. I watched a friend play it, and just the more I saw of it, I was kind of like, yeah, no, I'm good. After seeing a bunch of it, so I passed on that one. But I wouldn't say it's. Alright, I have to kind of look, because I got my iPad up here so I can keep an eye on the stream, and it kind of cuts a little bit of my screen off. Anyways, I should check that thing I just picked up. Was it the lightning mail? Is that what I got? Walk armor. Defense increases with map. I don't remember this. Goes down though. Oh, it goes up the more map coverage maybe you have. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay. At least not right now. I would say, like, what I would say from what I've played, and again, I've only played about 2 hours of Evil Within 2, but what I would say is, like, if you thought the first one was very much like an homage to Resident Evil, this one feels like a big homage to Silent Hill. Like, I feel like it has way more in common with a Silent Hill game than it does a Resident Evil game. Oh, it's our buddy Legion. That's what's going on here. But I've enjoyed everything. They also took out, like, the burning bodies and killing everything. I thought that was a good change, because I always thought that was kind of, like, I like it in Resident Evil. I didn't like it in Evil Within. But I've liked everything I've played of that game thus far. Like, it's really good. It's a pleasant surprise. I swear to God, you fight Legion in like every one of these Metroidvania Castlevanias. Like all of them. I could be wrong. It's funny, earlier I was trying, because it's Friday the 13th, I was like, I'm going to play a couple matches of Friday the 13th on PS4 or whatever, and I go to play that, could not get into a match. Really weird. Like, I don't know if PlayStation Network was having problems today or something, but I could not get into a match. I tried for like 20 minutes, and it just kept putting me in an empty lobby. And I gave up. I was just like, this is stupid. Because I thought, like, today the physical version of that game came out, so I was like, okay, like, people are going to be totally playing this, and it's Friday the 13th. Like, makes sense to me. Nobody, like, it's got to be a glitch with the PlayStation Network, or PlayStation Network was having problems earlier or something, because I just cannot believe. I saw people tweeting pictures of that game's, like, physical copy all day, so there's no way. There's just no way. I don't have anything to heal myself with, so we're probably going to have to redo this. I'm gonna have to be careful next time. I might not be quite ready for this. Where's my... yeah. But yeah, it's yeah, okay. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So, I mean, and my opinion could change the more I play of it. You know, I might get 10 hours in and think that game's total trash. I don't know. But it made a very good first impression in a way that the first game does not. So that's got something. That says something about it. And when I was picking that up, I was looking at, like, I might as well just say that again. I was looking at, like, there's, like, Wolfenstein 2 is coming out in 2 weeks, but I'm going to wait until I pick up my Xbox One X. Because I'm not going to pick up that game and then not play it for 2 weeks until the system comes out, so that would be stupid and pointless. So I'll just wait. Maybe if I wait 2 weeks, that game will go on sale. So, I don't know. I will say I picked up, because it's on sale on Steam this weekend for $20, which for a game that's not that old, I think it's absurd. But, Agents of Mayhem, which I wanted to play, but I didn't want to pay $60 for it. That is, yeah, $20. And as a big fan of the Saints Row franchise, and I looked at that game as, you know, I didn't have any hype for it or anything, but I looked at it as like, that might be fun for $20, and then I just happened to see this weekend, oh, it's $20 on Steam, so I jumped on that. I briefly installed it, briefly loaded it up just to make sure it ran okay. It runs like a dream. Like, I can run that game max settings, and it looks great. It seems okay, but I would have to sit down and play more of it, so that might be something to do for a stream. I liked the like 5 minutes or so I looked at it just to make sure it worked. Thought it was pretty alright. I just was bummed because I was excited about it when it was coming out until I learned it had no online co-op and no co-op at all, and it just doesn't make sense for what kind of game that is. So. Some of the most fun I've had in co-op games were Saints Row 4, so it's kind of a weird thing to take out of your game. I'm getting sloppy. Probably gonna have to do some more exploring leveling before I can take this thing. It's just I want that thing to do its boom. I'm out of it. It's a shame. Yeah, I'll do a little exploring. I saw IGN gave the wonderful hit Netflix, probably trash movie. Well, IGN says it's trash, so it probably is. The Babysitter, a 4.8. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight and do a video on it, but I haven't decided yet. Did I freeze my game? I may have frozen this game. I think I froze this game. I think because I hit start while it was loading or something. Okay. Alright, give me a second here, guys. I'm going to quit the game and just reload it that way. Let's see here. There we go. Ugh. I'll try and sit up here. nice freeze on that game. I had a problem like I think I had the same problem with Cuphead yesterday. I was playing a little Cuphead and that game locked up on me too. Just the Xbox One, like even this One S, man, like if there's one thing I can hope for the Xbox One X is that it doesn't have any kind of lockup or anything. For a long time when I had my original Xbox One before I got the One S, I didn't even use that instant on feature because it just was so shitty. It seemed like I had to restart the system almost every single time. I've been using it more recently with this, but like as I've said many times, like honestly, between my two Resident Evil Revelations games and Castlevania Symphony of the Night, this is the this is the most I've used my Xbox One system in a couple months here. Partially because Persona 5 took so friggin' long, but I've just been playing a lot more games on my PS4 lately. Like they've had such an excellent year, and all these games are hitting now, so it's giving me more opportunities to play things there. And more of my friends and stuff have been playing on the PlayStation more. In fact, I had a buddy the other day who literally just traded in his Xbox One and is meaning to get a Switch because he just uses his PlayStation. So he's like, and he has a PC. He likes to play most of his games on PC. He's one of those hard PC kids. But just like with the Xbox Play Anywhere thing, like, I don't really need to own an Xbox anymore. Like I can understand that argument to an extent, but like I'd rather own a dedicated console. That's always who I've been. So I want to see how much. I can't imagine you get much. Yeah, you get like no experience from those guys. And I got one other buddy also super into the PC gaming, so his combo is PC, PS4, has an Xbox One S, and I'll be honest, the only reason he hasn't gotten rid of it is because he uses it as 4K Blu-ray player. It's a shame. We all used to play on Xbox. We all used to use Xbox Live, which I still think is the superior online service between the two systems. But I mean, you gotta go where you gotta play with where your friends play. So. Jeez. I don't know. I really don't want to die here. Like, this would be a sad place to die. Wow, I'm really sucking ass tonight. Hopefully this game doesn't freeze again. I'm going to see if you can... You can't really see it on the stream, but this game has a really bad problem with its background, and there's like a line that just looks bad in the resolution. And like, it's every time I play it, I always think like, oh, my TV's having a problem, but it's just the background on this game looks weird. Alright, let's... Let's not do that again. So that's that boss down there. We didn't explore all of that other side. Let's go try to do that. So let's... The problem is I got that damn axe and that was a mistake. Ow. Actually gets you quite a bit of experience. It looked like there was something up here. Let's check that out. Stupid yo-yo. I'm always bad at like pushing what button. I can't remember if that's a better sword or not. It's been so long. Yeah, actually it is. Okay. Well, that was worth the exploration right there. I died from that. Wow, I'm sucking major ass tonight. Wow. Wow, I can't believe that killed me. Again. Guy had to hit me. Gosh, I'm doing the worst I've ever done at this game. Because I'm probably going to get hit by this lightning thing anyway. I'm just bypassing that because, yeah, I don't want to die again. This probably is a really shitty way to play if you look at it that way. I swear I had the same problem last time I played this game when I came over here where I was like super desperate to find a save room because my health was so low. Oh, that's where we get that. I don't have the sonar thing. I'm gonna have to figure out where that is again. I don't remember. could take, let's see, I don't think I have a single thing. I have barley tea, which isn't gonna do shit for me. Yeah, no, we're probably dead pretty soon here. Yeah, well, I remember where the breaker mail is, it's just I don't remember where the sonar is. He had to do it. Alright. I guess we're gonna buckle down and try to beat that boss or something, because I've never died this many times in this game. This is kind of sad. The problem is I should never got that axe. There's some good maneuvers there. Screw it. This looked really impressive when it came out. This whole animation of all the naked people falling off this thing. It does this just to piss me off. Yeah. I'm getting very frustrated with this game today. Like, I keep getting hit by dumb shit that I shouldn't get hit by. Do I even get any experience for that? No. I mean, it makes sense. Why would they give me experience for that? Yeah, I'm dead. It's like I get hit by the dumbest shit. I legit get... Oh, Lord. This is the worst game of this game I've ever had. Like, I'm kind of stuck in a rock and hard place. I don't know what I should do. I don't want to keep dying, because this is a sad way to play this game. Ugh. Part 3 of this playthrough might be a wash. I didn't freeze my game again, did I? Okay, thank God. Thank God. I'm debating what I want to do. I really want to get that breaker mail. How did that not kill him? We have to, like, go out ahead of him. You know, and I want to check something once. Give me a second here, guys. This doesn't help me. That's weird. I swear I did that. Let me check someone's. I apologize. Alright, we need to get out. First things first, we need to get out of this shithole area. Which is what we're gonna do. Now he dicks me with that. Jeez. Oh, shit. This is literally the worst run of this game I've ever had, though. I've never died this many times. Sad. Like he had to do it. He had to do it. It's partially that was my fault, but still, like I can't get out of that room without getting hit by that guy once. Like, come on, man. That's very weak. Never checked what was on the other side of this. I guess we'll check that later. I'll laugh if it's a save point. Oh, of course, yeah. Sure. But yeah, as I say every time I stream, Castlevania is gonna be going on for the next couple of streams. I actually honestly don't know how many streams it's gonna take to get through this game. I mean, I could possibly finish it Sunday. Like I said, Sunday I'm going to be doing a much longer stream with this game. Probably like I did the stream I did the other day. It was like 4 hours. Probably somewhere around that range. Once we finish that, I'm going to jump into Dead Space. I'll be playing the PC version of Dead Space. Once we finish that, then will be the big finale. I'll probably, between Dead Space and Deadly Premonition, because that's going to be the finale, I will probably do a one-off stream of something spooky. Don't know what that's going to be yet. I thought about doing Evil Within 2 stream, but I'd kind of just rather play that game to enjoy it for myself right now. I guess I never went this way. Sure. And then, of course, as I'll remind everyone, I will be doing a launch day stream of Super Mario Odyssey. Probably launch night stream at this point, but streaming the first couple hours of that game. Just my opinions of it. I have to double check. I don't want to keep promising that because I have to double check and make sure like I'll be able to do that because I saw Nintendo is cracking down hard on people streaming their games now, which I think is a lot of trash. But I will say when I streamed that, when I did that Super Nintendo Classic stream, I got hit with like 5 copyrights just for Nintendo game music, which is maddening to me because this is music from games that are over 25 years old. Like, who cares? I get it. So yeah, we'll see. I gotta just double check and look. I think a lot of the people that are complaining about streaming Super Mario Odyssey and the whole Creators Club thing are people that are part of the Creators Club, and these are like very, very monetized YouTube channels, and that's not me. So like, again, I look at it as like, if I stream Mario Odyssey and then that video gets pinned for copyright because of the music in the game or something, it doesn't really affect me. Like, I'm not trying to make money off this stuff right now. But again, the Mario stream would just be a one-off stream. I wouldn't be doing a like full playthrough stream of that game or anything. Because that, again, much like Evil Within, that's a game that I want to experience just for myself and do like a video review on it, rather than, you know, sit here in front of an audience. And as I've said before, when we get to November here, like, live streams are going to slow way down. It's not going to be like a every other night thing. Live streams are going to be a once or twice a week thing. Let's see, I want to go... You know what, I think I went off on third. So, but yeah, so yeah, I should actually look into if I can still do... Hey, nice, I'm getting a message from Xbox Live. That's cool, right? I'll just look at that on my phone and see what that's all about. They're probably telling me, you know what it is, I can guarantee you. We'll take a poll on this. I guarantee you it is telling me that I can play what you call it for free this weekend. No, surprisingly no. It's just telling me that I can play some sort of weird version of that Smite game. Gonna pass. I played that a couple times very early on. I thought it was okay, but I'm not a MOBA guy, so it's probably the only MOBA I've ever played, honestly. I don't really care for MOBAs. I don't have any like hatred or anything for them. It's not my thing. I can understand the people that are super into them, but that's not me. So. Oh, I forgot about that guy. We'll just fly over him. I'm trying to think of... Okay, I think I know maybe where I haven't gone in this area. Surprised it's not a breakable wall. Wow, I broke that shit. I was gonna say, yeah, no, I've been through here. Oh, it's down further. I mean, honestly, you know, by the kick of Evil Within 2, because it's what I'm gonna kick over right now. It's just played something. The other really positive thing I'll say about that game is, like, I feel like it controls better. I mean, it has pretty much the same controls as the first game, but I feel like it controls more smooth. Oh no, I know what I'm doing. Never mind. trying to decide if I want to jump down here because I think that thing. No, it does not. Okay. But I do want to go back into Orlax's quarters because I'm missing something. Oops, wrong thing. No! Shit. Oh, and I had that time thing and I don't have it anymore. Let's see if I can get it back. Is there... Well, I guess the other way I can do is I could just go to I get to one of those. I really... kind of screwed myself there. Because, yeah, the nearest one is way back up. I'm having a really bad night with this game. Really bad night with this game. Whatever, I guess we're going the long way around because I'm not getting lucky. Ow. I'm trying to think of other cool things about the Evil Within too. Like I said, I played about 2 hours of it. I enjoyed what I played of it very much thus far. Pleasantly surprised. It even had a Twin Peaks reference. I thought it was pretty cool. I think it's cool. Like again, I went into it with the lowest of expectations. I've seen fairly to mostly positive reviews on it. I've seen a couple people that compared it to the first game a lot. And like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the new purchase early hours, you know, feelings on the game. But I just feel like it's a very vast improvement over the original. Story seems way more coherent now, and maybe it's because in the first game they were setting up that whole bullshit. You're in that like Matrix type thing. I think it's called the Mobius or something. I could be wrong on what that thing's called. Oh, that just does that one. Well, shit. I need you to change time. Can I just use that thing again? That only works. Well, I'm trying to think of the best course of action to get there. Yeah, I guess going this way would be the best. Dumb. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh no, I guess I already did that. That's interesting. I saw PlayStation Network's having a flash sale right now, which their last couple flash sales have been kind of, like they started off this generation with some really good like Steam level flash sales, and then I feel like with each flash sale the quality is been getting less and less. And maybe it's just because I've bought more and more to the point where like all the games I would be interested in that ever go on sale I've already purchased. Like I don't know. this one there were two things that interested me. One of them is that House Marquee game, Alien Nation, which is a like spiritual successor to Dead Nation. That's like $6 right now. That was a game that came out in 2020. So I looked at that and said, yeah, I'd pay $6 for that, so I'm gonna get that. There was some other bullet hell game that looked kind of cool for like $2. So, but like they've killed it this generation in terms of sales. Like I think to a lesser extent, Microsoft's done an okay job with that stuff too. Not on the same level, but they've had some pretty good deals too, especially with like backwards compatible games and stuff. They've had some really good sales. There's been a couple, like even though I own them physically, there's been a couple where I've been like, I'll pay, you know, X amount of money to have a digital copy of this, just so I don't have to put that disc in. Like Oblivion would be one of those. Maybe it's fault. I can't remember my I realized the other day I own 3 copies of Oblivion because I own my original copy, original collector's edition copy, and then that 5th anniversary edition. I have that. I also have Game of the Year PC physical copy of that game too. I mean, I also own it on Steam, but we're counting that, I guess. Oh man, I'm tired. I had to get up really early this morning. Thankfully tomorrow's weekend, I don't have to. I had to get up really early this morning though. Earlier than I usually do. And actually, I would say today was my first time picking up a pre-order from Best Buy, and I have to be honest, it was whatever. Like, they seem, I was thinking about doing a video on this, and then I decided I'm gonna end up probably doing a video that'll be out sometime early next week about the whole Loot Crate fiasco and all that bullshit. Might as well jump in on that topic while everyone's hot. But I was looking at I was thinking about doing a video on my reactions to first time, long time customer slash employee. It's like going to the other side of things and buying a game from there. Like they're very disorganized with that stuff. At least the Best Buy in my town. Like they're very disorganized. Way more disorganized than I expected. Actually, I want to see something else. No, that doesn't help the camera here. Does that work a little bit better? I'm trying to get this camera. The problem is, like, my beard blends with the background, and it just looks ridiculous because it's so dark in this room right now. So my face looks ridiculous right now. Anyways, I don't know, I thought the process was whatever. Like, I missed kind of the ease, and maybe it's just because, like, the GameStop that I worked at, you know, I knew everybody that worked there, but I missed kind of the ease of just walking in, saying your name, they hand you your game, you're out, because that's how it always was for me. It least when I was buying stuff at GameStop. Here I had to go in, wait the customer, like, and if you don't know how pre-order shit works at Best Buy, it's not how I thought it would work. Essentially, I walked in when I bought my Gamers Club Unlock card a couple weeks ago, because I just decided, you know, screw it. They're always having good sales and stuff. I need to have this card to take advantage of some of this stuff. So I went in like a couple weeks ago. Oh God, what have I done? Oh, it's already Warlock. I wanted to fight him anyways. Oh, it's really turns into a big green monster. He does a lot of damage, like, through stupid means. Pick up some stuff I can eat really quick though, so I got a Frankfurter. Let's throw that shit down. That did nothing. Cheese, sure. That did nothing. What else do I have? I know, I thought I picked up one other thing here. Life apple. Oh, it only helps. Dude, I got a potion that'll help. Ow. What the fudge? Wow. Wow. Does he stop? Are you gonna stop, homie? Wow. That. Oh. Middle fingers, man. Middle fingers, man. Wow. But yeah, no, I thought it was very disorganized. Like I was very disappointed with that aspect of it, so when I went in a couple weeks ago to pick up or to buy the card and do the pre-orders, I walk into like the video game department. They have a counter and everything and all this kind of shit. And again, being a GameStop guy, you know, for many years, I pick up this card. I walk over to the counter. I'm like, hey, I want to buy this card and you know, get 2 games or whatever, or pre-order 2 games. And they just kind of look at me and they're like, oh, you have to go up to the customer service counter. I'm like, okay. Like I was amazed at that. I'm like, all right, sure. So I go up to the customer service counter to buy this card, do these reserves. And the guy asks me like, well, what are the SKU numbers for the games you're looking at? I'm like, huh? Like, I just, like, look, man, I just want to pre-order these 2 games and buy this card. Like, I don't know what the SKU numbers are. I don't work here. Like, I don't know. It was whatever. But, I mean, saving the, what did I save? You know, the 20% or whatever. Like, I mean, I'll tell you, I walked in today, I picked up my pre-ordered copy of Evil Within 2. After everything, it cost me, what, like, a little over $50 tax. That's not a bad deal for a game that's brand new. All things considered. Actually, oddly enough, earlier thought about doing a stream of Friday the 13th because it's Friday the 13th, but then, like I said, when I was trying to play that game earlier, oh, that's right, this thing does pretty much. I'm glad I didn't do that. But yeah, then when I went today to pick up my reserves, it just seemed like a jumbled mess. Like, they literally didn't even pull this game off the shelf and have it set aside for me. It was just kind of like, oh, we have to go grab that, and they had to send somebody to go grab the game. It's like, I'm glad you have extra copies. Like, I don't know. I just... I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do because I'm being noobish right now at this game. Do I have anything this time? That's not shitty. That does nothing. Oh, you know what? Sure, do it. Actually worked out really well. Alright, let's... The problem is I say that worked out really well, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by this thing. Jeez. But yeah, so for that reason, I just felt like it was a freaking jumbled mess. Like, they didn't have my reserve set aside. Like, they had to go get it off of a shelf. So it's like, I hope that doesn't become the case with Mario Odyssey, or I'm gonna be a little pissed. I mean, that being said, it was cool to save the 20% off or whatever. But I mean, I could have easily just done that on Amazon and got it shipped to my house. So, I don't know. I don't know. It was sad to me too, because when I walked in, like you were walking to a Best Buy, there's always like the security guy that's like, you know, standing, you know, he's got his little computer camera, he watches, and he pretty much like check things that are coming in and coming out of the store and stuff. And again, like like these couple trips to Best Buy in the last month are probably the most I've been in the Best Buy in my time in probably like 6-7 years. And I noticed today that I use the word guy, obviously, like he's a kid, but just this stupid stoner kid that used to come into the store I worked at all the time, trading in shit for cash so you could buy drugs. And I just like, I walk in, he's like, hey, how's it going? You know, like typical Best Buy. And I just looked at the kid, I'm like, that's who you have picked, that's who you hired as your like security guy? Ooh, like, and just sure. Look, that's good hiring skills. Just kind of wanted to fill out this part. But yeah, no, this is... Overall, the experience was whatever. We'll see if it's a smoother experience picking up my Mario Odyssey later this month. They did that, and then I also reserved Battlefront 2 there because, you know, Amazon and EA have this stupid new thing where they don't want to put up those reserves until like 24 hours after it comes out, because they're trying to stop people from getting that discount, which I think is really shitty. Because again, you have to figure, like, a company like Amazon or Best Buy, I would assume is already paying something out of pocket as a company to offer that discount. They must be covering the other, like, portion of money that would be lost, I would assume, because otherwise, like, how would that work? How could they have a discount card that does that? Like, there would have to be some way. So it just blows my mind that they are dicking that. Like, it's EA and I think it's 2K are the two companies that do that on Amazon, because I noticed, like, they did it with NBA 2K before it came out, and they're doing it with WWE as well, where they only put up the digital code to pre-order, and then I guess from what I was reading, it's like 24 hours you have from like when the game comes out. It's literally like the day it comes out. You have 24 hours to order it on Amazon. It's just really shit. To me, that's really shit. Like, what are you doing? Bust the save here, and then actually I know where we're gonna go. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's just, that's, I looked at that, I think that's really scummy. Not as scummy as the loot box fiasco that's going on right now, but I ordered, and I have no idea when I'll ever get around to playing it, but I ordered, oh shit, I ordered Dragon Quest Heroes 2 off Amazon because it was down to like $20 the other day on like some sort of flash sale thing, and I'll be perfectly honest, I've wanted to play that game for a while. I need to go back and finish the first one, but I saw that and was like, yeah, you know, I saw that was a thing going on and was like, this is too good for me not to do, so I jumped on that. That comes tomorrow. It's probably going to go on my shelf sealed for a while, but most times that's what happens. But if anything, it'll get me to play the first one, so... Why wouldn't that kill him? Yeah, why is this sword not searching? There's something I'm missing. Fudge. I'm doing really bad at this game tonight. Dead Space I'm really looking forward to playing again. It's been... I played through it once when it came out. And then after it came out, I didn't play it again for a while. And then it was like maybe a year or two later. It was like right before the second one came out. I went back and I did a lot to get most of the achievements in the 360 version of that game. I got all except for that one. There's one really dumb achievement in that game. I'm not impressed with the sword. Go ahead and go back to Ice Brand and the broadsword. I just feel like it's not doing what I need it to do. Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, I just, and then yeah, I played through that, and then I like immediately jumped into Dead Space 2. But yeah, it's been like 6-7 years since I played Dead Space, so I'm looking forward to playing through that game again. Really remember really enjoying that game a lot. The first one even more than the second. I like the second one a lot too, but the first one specifically was the best of the two. A lot of people like to... It's like the Alien versus Aliens argument. Like some people like Alien a lot more than they like Aliens. I feel like that argument is the same for Dead Space and Dead Space 2. And then Deadly Premonition, like as I've said many times, like the first time I played that game, I played like the first chapter, did not get it, didn't understand it. It was before I had watched Twin Peaks. So if I had started that game after had watched Twin Peaks, I would have been a lot more into that game at the time. But I honestly think it was like 6 months later I watched Twin Peaks and then was like, oh, that weird Deadly Premonition game was kind of like that. And I always meant to go back and I just never did. So I'm looking forward to playing that game for the first time. That game is very beloved by its fan base. In fact, I think that Alana Pierce chick from IGN has said many times that that's her favorite game of all time, which is kind of crazy. God, this part sucks so bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to playing Deadly Premonition. I've wanted to play that game for a long time, and it's always been the kind of thing where it's like I really want to play that game, but I want to play that game on PC where it runs the best. And then I had plans a while ago to play through it on PC. I like that guy just running. He's in an endless loop, man. And like I said, before my hard drive died and I got a new one, I couldn't get it to run on that hard drive. It just had so many problems. And then this hard drive I tried again, did the mods and all that, and it runs like a game, so. Yeah, let's put the spike breaker armor on. boy, it's sure is a quiet night. So bust out a save now. We got that thing right. Yeah, it's a really quiet night on the stream here. Maybe Friday night is a busy night for people, I guess. I don't know. For me, it's Saturday nights. Saturday nights and Sunday nights. Usually, if it's a wrestling Sunday night, then I'm busy and I'm not doing any kind of stream or anything. But wrestling was last weekend, so this weekend we'll be doing the. And if it looks like I'm turning a lot, it's because I'm sitting in a rolling chair right now. But yeah, it's real quiet stream tonight. My last Castlevania stream, I got a ton of views. This one, for some reason, I was sucking ass at the beginning there, so that's my fault. I gotta sit down and do my Hack-Chi mod to my Symphony. I've downloaded the Hack-Chi and I got the ROMs that I needed. I just haven't had time to sit there and flash that thing. That's a project I'm gonna work on tomorrow. Then I do plan on doing a one-off stream of some Super Nintendo stuff this month. Like Zombies Ate My Neighbors, School Patrol, some of the weird, obscure horror things that were on the Super Nintendo, like that. Yeah, I have a real affinity for the Bram Stoker's Dracula game that was based on the 1992, so I want to do something with that. I played that on the ROM stream that I did, but I want to do it again with an actual Super Nintendo controller, so... I think that'd be pretty cool. What am I doing? Yeah, like I get into exploring so much that I forget what I'm doing sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. We really want to get all the way over there, so we need to go back in and do it. A buddy of mine earlier today. Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash game. Yeah. The game seemed okay, to be fair. I thought it seemed more interesting than the previous Senran Kagura game, maybe because I like the fact that it was a shooter. I mean, it's still, you look at that game and it's a Senran Kagura game, but it seemed okay. It's not something I would pay $60 for right now, but there's an audience for it. want to dive more time into the Stardew Valley Switch version. I haven't put as much time into that version as I would like, but again, we're starting to get to the busy time of year. That was a game I was really hoping was going to release over the summer, and I think that would have been perfect. You know, October 5th or whenever it came out, stuff last week, like, not the best time of year for that to come out, but I had to have it. Waiting for so long for that game on the Switch. Great, it's a great way to play the game. If you can get past the, whoops. If you can get past the longer load times, that game has, unfortunately, longer load times on the Switch. If you can get past that, it's worth your time.
So, did you find Richter?
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here.
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
The voice acting. I like it in this game, but it's... Alright, do I have both these rings now? That's what we need to check. I thought I had both rings. Maybe I don't have both rings. I'd have to look. One ring to rule them all. Just give me a second on my phone. Phone's going off. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Probably just go the way we came because we want to get back to. I know where I want to go. Okay, this will help me. Just trying to see if there was be an easier way. You know, we never. You know what? I kind of want to go down here and explore real quick. I get on these side tracks of exploring this game. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's a sign of a good game. I've actually been in the process lately of thinking about if I want to pack up my Wii U and put it away. I haven't decided yet. But I've been looking at my entertainment center here, and I've been thinking, like, I want to clear something out. It's gonna be hard to get. Oh, is it the shield rod? That's actually a really good weapon, from what I remember. Not that the Wii U's a bad system or anything like that, I just don't really play it that much, to be honest. I haven't turned it on in so long that, like, those automatic update or, like, things where it'll flash and, like, hey, Nintendo's having a sale or something. I haven't gotten one of those, and I couldn't tell you how long. It's been that long. So, like, I haven't turned on my Wii U in months, man. Like, I've toyed with the idea of getting rid of it, but I don't like selling any of my consoles anymore. Like, I would be a little upset to get rid of it. Because I've thought about, there's been a couple times where I'm like, I'm not playing it, I could just sell it and put that money towards my Xbox One X pre-order instead of paying for that out of pocket. Like, there's been a couple times where I've thought about it, but I wouldn't just trade in my Wii U because, like, GameStop's not going to give you jack shit for it. Like, I think when I looked out of curiosity, the system itself, they give you like $60, and then you turn around and resell it for $200, and like, I get it, but that's so low. That's what, 1/3 of what they're selling it for? Like, that's kind of nuts. So, oh, that's right. What was that thing that gives you the strength of Ring of Ares? Did I not? I thought I put that up. I thought that... maybe that's not what it does. I can't remember. But yeah, and then I did some eBay searching and stuff, but like, between everything I have for the Wii U, I could probably sell it online for like $300 to $350 if I really wanted to, but I don't know if I want to do it. The thing about it is, I know, like, right now I'm not playing it, and I don't really care, but I know in like a year or two, I'll be like, hey, I really want to play X for, you know, the Wii U. Oh, that's right, I don't have one anymore, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, you can use the argument like, well, Mario Kart's already on, you know, Wii U and or on the Switch, and like, I'm sure at some point they will do a Switch version of Mario Maker. If they put that game on the 3DS, they can totally put that game out on the Switch. But that's like the one game that I look at and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of it because of Mario Maker. And then I always think of like, well, when was the last time I actually turned on my Wii U to play Mario Maker? Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm still sitting, like, I've got like another week or two before I really have to be serious and like, what do I want to do? I've thought about, there's been a couple times I've thought about like, maybe I'll just try and sell it on eBay and see what happens. But I don't know. I mean, my other option is like I could trade in my current Xbox One S to GameStop when I pick up my X, because that's where I have my X reserved, because that's where I was able to get the Project Scorpio edition. Not that I really even cared about that version, but and they have a deal. I think it's like I think I would get like $150 for my Xbox One S, and I just, for $150, I'd rather keep it and put it down on my other TV as a media hub than give it up. That's too low. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. Plus, it's the kind of thing too. If like, as long as I don't care about the downgrade, like, you can go downstairs and because right now on my downstairs TV, I'm using an Xbox 360 as a media hub, but like that's ever since the Showtime app got disabled, and they just took that off. I've kind of like been very leery about getting this Xbox down there because I mean that's one app. What's it going to take before they're like, oh, Netflix, sorry, we got a 360, that's over, or Hulu, or I don't think they would do it to YouTube, but for YouTube, I think they would literally just maybe stop updating that version of the app. But I mean, yeah, I mean, how long is it going to be until they just discontinue that? So, like I said, I've definitely thought about it. And honestly, I'd probably move that 360 up here and hook it directly to my computer monitor for game capture for some of my YouTube stuff. So, it's like I could hook up the 360. I have my other 360 here, which is the Halo 4 version of Special Edition system, and that's like my primary Xbox 360. But I have a 4 gig E model that I purchased for the sole purpose of being a media hub a couple years ago. Very cheap. Like, I didn't pay that much for it, so. I mean, even then, like, I still tell people to this day, like, the 360 is still a very good media hub. So. That was like one thing whenever I would have customers come into GameStop, you know, they would be pissed at like my old ass, dirty ass Xbox One from 2006 that literally looks like somebody ran it over with a car or something, and it's just dirty as hell, like somebody picked it out of the trash, and then they get angry when they're only gonna get like $10 for it. I would just tell us people like, just take it home and use it as a medias, hub or whatever you use to stream Netflix. You'd be amazed how many people are like, why did you do that? To a lesser extent, I used to tell people to do the same thing with the Wii systems when, they were pissed at the trade value of the Wii system, but the Wii is only standard def, or I mean, you can get component, but unless you're a granny who hasn't updated themselves to an HD television at this point. Like, pretty much everybody has an HD TV at this point. Although, I mean, older people, they don't. I remember during one of my TV upgrades, I had to give my parents one of my older TVs that was an HD TV because they just didn't want to upgrade. And it's like, what, man? Like, the times have changed. You need to get an HD TV. So. And the sad thing is, if I had never given them an HD TV, they'd probably still be using the tube TV that they had. And the funny thing about the tube TV that they had is I remember going with my father as a kid in 1992. I remember going with him to Best Buy to buy that TV and the VCR that for some reason he still has hooked up to now the HD TV, but he still uses it. I've tried to explain to him, you should just get DVR. Don't want any of that. Sometimes older people are stubborn. I'm sure I'll be the same way, you know, in 40 years or so. Whatever people are using in 40 years, holodecks, you know. Give me 1 second here, guys. My phone, like, I'm getting a ton of emails today. That's good too. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. I apologize. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Oh, that was... where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Sucks too is like all these the normal TV shows that I watch, which I've cut down like my normal TV shows down significantly. Than I used to watch a lot more, but like starting now. So like I don't watch all the CW superhero shows, but I watch Flash and I watch Arrow. I watched like half of the season of Legends of Tomorrow. Didn't really care for it. Wasn't really that into it, and then don't give a shit about Supergirl. No desire to watch that. And what's that other dumb one that's starting? There's another one I saw that's starting like mid-season. Not interested in that either. I don't remember even what it's called. Not gonna watch that either. But yeah, I watched Gotham. Right now I'm watching Vice Principals, which I think is the most underrated show on TV right now. That like nobody, I know they're only doing this last season here because they only did 2, I think, total seasons, but nobody's talking about it. I think it's a great show that nobody talks about because nobody's watching it, hence why they're only doing 1 more season. I think it's a really good show. It's a shame nobody's watching it because I really like that show. But I watched that. Superstore, which I think is an insanely funny and weird. Like the funny thing about Superstore is like when it started, I watched it just kind of on a whim. I'll be honest, like when I started watching it, it wasn't great. Like it was kind of mediocre, but like there was always like a thing that would make me laugh every episode. Like there'd be one stupid ass thing that I'd chuckle at, and it just grew on me over time. And I think it's one of the better shows on TV. I watched that. I watched Gotham, which I have my issues with, but I overall think Gotham's pretty okay. I would say, as the huge Batman fan that I am, I would sum up everything that's happened this season for me with like any major things. I'm just literally like, that's fine. I've kind of come to terms and accepted it, like I accept the Resident Evil movie franchise of like, all right, this is gonna take ideas from the comics and the movies and all the Batman history that they have, but they're gonna kind of do their own thing, and that's fine. Like whatever. Like I could rip that show apart if I really wanted to. Like I can pretty much rip apart any Batman film, but if I really want to, but. I think for the most part that show's pretty good. The only thing that the major thing that bothers me about Gotham is like they have this incessant need to make every single character like 10 years older than Bruce Wayne. So like, and the worst offender of it is the whole Poison Ivy thing. Like they freaking had a girl that was his age playing Poison Ivy, and then they had to write this bullshit storyline to age her up, and it just was ridiculous to me. Like the only character on that show that is his age legitimately, maybe within a year or two, but still, is Catwoman, which is how that should be, to be fair, but like literally everyone, and I think I saw they're bringing back Tommy Elliott, which is cool, and he's of the same age, which also like that should be. But again, like the Riddler, older, Penguin, older, like that Jerome guy who pretty much is the Joker, but they keep saying he's not the Joker, but like he totally is the Joker. You know, older. Mad Hatter, older. I mean, to be fair, Mad Hatter should be older, but like Riddler, it doesn't really bother me because I always kind of I always thought he was kind of an older guy, anyways, and like they pretty much depicted him more recently and everything as an older person than Batman, anyways. Penguin, I can go either way on. Like I think that guy is really good as the Penguin on that show, but. I don't know. Like I said, it has its ups and downs, but for the most part, every time I watch that show, I'm just like, that's fine. It's pretty much my reaction every time. That's fine. Sure. Whatever. What else? I'm trying to think of what else I watched, man. I started last night, and it was a dumb decision on my part because I'm not going to be able to watch another episode of it for a couple nights now. But I started Westworld finally. Westworld started last fall when it literally was like a year ago, and when it started was right when I got really sick, and was like really sick for like a month and a half with I had a lot of medical issues at the time, so I never got around to watching Westworld. And every time I've thought about it, it's like I've had something going on or something has always prevented me from watching it. And it was literally like last night I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch the first episode, and I liked what I watched. To be fair, thankfully nobody's really spoiled it for me or anything. I've been pretty good to steer clear of spoilers of that show, but I liked what I watched. I will watch more. So. Just not for a couple days. Like, I'm trying to think if there's like what other TV shows. I mean, obviously I think the best show on TV right now, hands down. And it's not on currently right now, but it will be back in the spring. I hope it comes back earlier this year. Last year it came back a little bit late, and that was kind of a bummer. Better Call Saul, I think, is easily, hands down, the best show on TV right now. Easily. I've really enjoyed that show from beginning to end. Like, and it was the kind of thing where, like, when it started, my buddy and I watched the first episode because we were both really big Breaking Bad fans, and I came off that show. I was like, it's not Breaking Bad, and I literally sat on it for a year. And then when it hit Netflix, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it another chance. And I sat through. I think I plowed through that entire first season in like a day, like one or two sittings, and it was just like, this show is incredible. I was very, very wrong, very, very wrong on that show. What a great freaking show that is. I mean, honestly, the only thing that topped it for me this year was the Twin Peaks. The Twin Peaks season 3. What a great event that was, like, through and through. I kind of want to go see what's in this other room really quick. Right now, I'm just kind of exploring and, like, kind of filling out the rest of the map here before I go fight your buddy Richter. I still have a couple things I gotta get before I do that anyways. I don't know if we're going to get to him tonight, though. I don't know. We'll see. Oops. That's why I didn't go in there. Well, that was disappointing. Like, shit, man. I will tell you that looking at this map on high HD TV is so much nicer than when I played through this version years ago. When I did that 200.6% playthrough to get that achievement, I was playing on a standard def TV. Bad way to play this game. I mean, obviously, I watched Game of Thrones. I think I like Game of Thrones a lot, but I think it is one of the most overrated shows on TV at the same time. Like, it's good. I enjoy it. I think the writing's really solid. This last season I thought was kind of hit or miss, but I don't think it is like drop everything. This is the greatest show that's ever been on television or anything like that. Like, a lot of people have this absurd mentality around that show that I just don't. Not to say that I dislike the show or anything. I like that show a lot, but I don't even think it's the best show on TV. So I think it's a very good show, that being said, but yeah, I watched that. Silicon Valley. That won't be back for a while, but that's a great show. Is that everything? That might be everything. I don't know. I'd have to sit and think. That might be everything that's current. There's been a couple times I've thought about watching. What the hell is that show with Kiefer Sutherland, where he's the president. Designated Survivor. I hear that one's really good. And I like Kiefer Sutherland a lot. Huge 24 fan. Did not watch the 24. What was that last thing called? The shitty 24, as I called it. Was it called Legacy? Was that what it was called? All I know is it looked bad. Like, you can't do that premise again so soon and not have it be Jack Bauer. But at the same time, like, you cannot do another season of that show with Jack Bauer, because at this point it's like he's had too many bad days. It's over. Like, so I thought that was a case of, hey man, it's way too soon. I did not watch the Prison. I'm a man who sat through everything Prison Break, including the direct-to-DVD movie, which was literally just the first 2 episodes of what would have been season 5, which is some of the worst shit you'll ever see in your life. That show is wacky as hell at the end. It's just not great overall. That being said, I did not watch the revival. I did not, speaking of revival shows, since we're in this, like, phase of revivals, like, I'm really looking forward to the Roseanne one, to see if they actually can do that justice, but, the X-Files revival, didn't like it. Like, I did not finish it, I only watched the new episodes. Like, I was really into the first episode, like, it felt like classic, it totally felt like the classic X-Files to me, and then it was like the second episode was just all jokes, which, like, again, here and there was an X-Files episode that was funny, but it was never like a joke where people weren't taking it seriously, and for some reason that revival, that's what they were doing, and that angered me, where I was like, this just isn't even fun for me to watch. I did see that it's coming back for season 11. Early next year, and that leads me to think, like, maybe I should go back and try and watch those other 3 episodes. Being the X-Files fan that I am, like, it's a bummer. For me, it's a bummer that I didn't get the revival that I would have wanted out of that, I guess would be the way we would say that. My number one thing that I want revived now, like, first I would have always told you, I mean, obviously the one that I want the most is Freddie, but that guy's still alive. Excuse me there. I'm getting a Roseanne revival. I think that's awesome. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm really curious to see how the hell that's going to work. We should be getting close to when we get a trailer for that or something. I'm trying to think of other TV shows I would want revived. I mean, Frasier's the big one for me. Like, and that the guy who played his dad is still freaking alive. It's like, now is the time to do this before that man passes. You could still do it without him, but it just wouldn't be the same. I just realized I'm using that ice brand sword, and that's not going to affect her. I don't know. I'd have to think about other shows I like that could be revived today. I don't know what that would be. I'm kind of under the mindset of like, if you give a show a good ending, there's no reason to do that. There's no reason to screw with greatness. You know? I mean, if it's a show you don't think has a good ending, that's one thing. Like, prime example, like, I didn't think the end, like season 8 end, before, was it season 8 or season 9? I don't remember. I didn't think that was a great ending, and then they came back, they did that, like, other season with, Kiefer Sutherland, which I thought also had a sad ending, but not as bad. Not as disappointing, I guess. That was okay. Shit. I might as well save here before I go there. I saw, completely off topic of what I was talking about, but I saw Cuphead sold 1 million copies, and that's really cool. I am happy for those people that made that. What a truly great game that game is to begin with, but like to see something like that from such a small developer like that work on that thing for 4 years, and then to get like not only the universal praise for that game, which is awesome, but to sell 1 million copies in 2 weeks on a digital platform, like that's really impressive for what that game is, so that's pretty cool. Oh, we went through here already. I need to finish that game. Maybe we'll go back and fight your buddy Legion. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I kept saying that. Between Dead Space and this, I'm doing that one-off Resident Evil run with the new door mod. That's what the next thing will be once Symphony of the Night's done here. That'll be early next week. Like I said, I'm planning on doing a long stream of this game Sunday to finish it off, hopefully, or come really close. I kind of want to do that stream of Resident Evil 1 it's more than possible to do, so it's probably go quicker without the doors, man. So that was the other game I was forgetting. I'm looking forward to doing that. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Which looks like a pussy move, but it is what it is. I have to look into, I ordered my Star Wars tickets the other day, you know, amidst the hype. And Fandango gives you like an offer to get a free poster. I think you just have to pay the shipping online, which I I gotta look into seeing like how big that poster actually is. I'm sure it's not very big. I have to see if it's actually worth it. Like if it was a full-size poster, like I would get and probably frame it, put it somewhere in my house. I still have a bunch. The very first year I ever went to a comic book convention for the first time, I brought like $300 with me in cash. Because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know what it would be like. And my friends walked me down the artist alley, which is just like, you know, for most of you out there, sure you've been to a Comic-Con or something, but it's basically like a bunch of artists, like their whole section, and they have like prints and stuff you can buy. And this was right after The Dark Knight Rises came out, and everybody had like some sort of cool print for that movie. And I probably spent 100 of that 300 in there. So I have all these Batman prints, like prints that I bought that are still not framed, that I need to get framed. Because they're pretty cool. And like, we're going back, that was like 5 years ago. Like I said, they're pretty cool. Side and ship it away. But that was my big like first year. I went to Comic-Con a bunch of times over the course of like 3 years because there's 2 in the Chicago area that I would go to. There's Wizard World, which I honestly think is the best one of the 2, and then there's C2E2, which I like too, but it's a pain in the ass to get to C2E2. Like that's the downfall of that one, at least for me. It involves taking like a metro train and then getting on some stupid bus. It's just a pain in the ass for me. And whereas like the other one's pretty easy to get to. Obviously one of my favorite Batman writers is Scott Snyder, who I've met probably 5 times now. And I literally have like every issue of that Batman run that I would want signed by him now. So, including my first print of the original #1 of the New 52 Batman, which I bought day 1. And that's how I got back into comics, actually. I got back into comics at the right time. It was literally like that September that the New 52 hit, and I just happened to drive to my local comic book store at the time. And they were launching that, and I was like, okay, cool, this is the time to get on that. And that's how I got back into comics. But again, the reason I don't do anything really with comics on my channel is because it's pretty much I read Batman. That's like it. And I think that would be really boring for people, for me to just sit here and talk about Batman comics all day. I mean, I could if that's what people want to hear about, but I just don't think that's what people want to hear about. So, that being said, I'm behind in my comics right now anyways. The only non-Batman comic I read right now is the Star Wars Poe Dameron comic, which I'm really behind on. Like, really, really behind on that comic. So, I gotta get to that. And now with Stardew Valley out, it's like every night I think about doing that, I just end up playing Stardew Valley on Switch. I'm trying to figure out where I haven't explored. I'm going to be honest, and maybe this makes me bad at this game, I don't know. I'm trying to remember where that stupid succubus is that has the other ring I need. Like on this stupid ass map. Which is dumb, I just played through this game like 6 months ago and I can't remember already. I have a bad memory when it comes to that kind of shit. yeah, as far as video stuff on the channel, there'll be a new video up tomorrow. There'll probably be a new video up on Sunday as well. In fact, Sunday I plan to sit down and actually edit quite a bit of videos and stuff up. As I've said many times, like I recorded a bunch of stuff for this month, and it's just now editing is what I need to do, and I've kind of slacked on it in the last 2 days. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, so I haven't had a chance. But Sunday is my catch-up day. So yeah, I will have a new video up tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be a Fan Club episode, honestly, and then I'm hoping on Sunday to have a video up about the loot box fiasco that's going on right now. I'm still in the process of researching stuff for that video because, like, again, I don't have all the answers to it. I mean, it's kind of an obvious one to do a video on because there's not really anything good. There's no real good there about it. So, I mean, it's very obvious that that's becoming a real problem. It's like every freaking game now has some sort of loot crate system in it. In fact, that was one of the things I was reading about one of the Evil Within reviews. I think it was a Steam review or something. Because I was looking to see, like, hey, is this... Because I had this brief moment of, like, maybe I buy Evil Within 2 on PC, you know, out the gate, which I don't like to buy brand new games like that out of the gate. I usually wait for Steam games. Or for stuff on PC, I should say. And then, so I went into it, I was like, oh, I'll look at the reviews and stuff, and, I know where that succubus... I remember where the succubus is now. I'm trying to figure out how I want to get there. Anyways, and it sounds like the Evil Within on PC, Evil Within 2 is actually a really good port of the game. Like, they optimized it really well. But I laughed because one of the first reviews was like, wow, a game in 2017 that doesn't have any loot crates or microtransactions and no season pass? Wow. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because Evil Within 1 totally had a season pass. So that one's kind of weird. The other thing that's weird about the Evil Within 2, and I didn't realize this until today, is none of those voice actors returned. It's all new. Like it's the same characters from the first game, all different voice actors. To be fair, I think the guy that's voicing the main character, Sebastian Castellanos, I think this guy in this game is way better than the guy that did him in the first game, which was the Hell on Wheels guy. That guy just seemed kind of flat in his performance. But yeah. But yeah, I read some good things, and like I said, the little bit I played of Agents of Mayhem on PC, that seems like a really good port of that game. Can't speak to the quality of Agents of Mayhem yet, because I haven't played more than 5 minutes of it, but at least the PC version of it seems well optimized, which is nice. That you don't always get that, sadly. Sometimes there's just bad PC ports. Like I had a shit ton of trouble with Prey. Obviously, earlier this year, I even posted a video about why I wasn't playing Prey, and it really bummed me out. Like I upgraded my video card purposely to play that game on PC, and it just wouldn't work. And I can't say it works yet. I did download it after I got a new hard drive, and I think that might have been my issue, was my hard drive was going bad in May, and I just didn't realize it. I will have to, at some point, test it out and see if that's the case. I will tell you, like, I installed it since I got my new hard drive. I dicked around for like 5 minutes. All I'll say is it didn't freeze, and that's all it did on when I had my previous hard drive in. So maybe it was a hard drive issue. Because the other game I had problems with was Deadly Premonition, and that works well. So I don't know. Like maybe that was all a bad corrupted hard drive that just, you know, took a while to rear its ugly head. I don't know. Spooky. That was like a 2-day panic thing for me of that hard drive dying. I'm just like, oh man. Oh man, I was able to salvage most of what I needed off of it though, so that's good. But it is by one, but I think it's two-handed, so I don't like the two-handed swords in this game very much. Oh, isn't this room that just keeps giving you a bunch of meal tickets? Oh, okay. I remember this now. That's how you fight the succubus. Okay. Okay. Nightmare.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'll mute my mic.
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon. Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
I was gonna say, she's not gonna be cheap like that one boss. Wow.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... That strength, that beauty. You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
Yay, gold ring, we did it. Alright. Let's go get the holy glasses. We'll bust the save here real quick. You know what I realized today? There's a bunch of new trailers that came out for stuff today that I just didn't get around to watching. Like, they put out a trailer for that X-Men New Mutants movie, and I guess from everything I've read, it's like a horror movie or something, or it has like horror themes or something. I don't know. I gotta watch that trailer. I haven't watched that yet. I saw they put out a new Stranger Things trailer. I haven't watched that yet. I debated on just not even watching that trailer, but I'm gonna watch the trailer. I won't be able to resist. There was a third thing that they put. There was a big trailer for today too, and I haven't had time to do any of that. I don't remember. It was like a big trailer drop day. Oh, I also got a chance today to play at demo kiosk, Super Mario Odyssey, for the first time. Yeah, that game's good. It just seems like a better version of Mario 64, which is what everybody wants. So, I liked what I played of it a lot. I thought it was really cool. Very, very good. That's going to be a good game, so I'm really looking forward to it. Played about 5 minutes of it, and then I was like, I can wait 2 more weeks. But, man, that game looks good. Like, the sharpness, just, man, that looks like the Mario game we wanted and didn't get on the, on the Wii U. I mean, I know we got things like, 3D World and New Super Mario Brothers for Wii, but we never got, like, just a straight-up Mario, you know, so, it's gonna be cool, man. Like, I liked it quite a bit, so I'm looking really forward. I gotta go the other way. Looking really forward to that. Oh shit. Well, we'll grab the holy glasses. We could probably go fight Richter. I'm trying to debate if I want to do Richter tonight or if I want to call it here. Let's get the holy glasses. Well, I think about it. Might leave the epic Richter battle, which is really not epic, but might leave that for beginning next stream.
Alucard?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
So it was a Belmont after all.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he must be stopped.
I know. Well, here. Take these with you.
What are these?
If you wear these, you can see beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best then if you pray for the soul of your friend.
Man. We're unfortunately in this time thing right now, too, where, like, it's still... I think I saw it's going to be more, like, in the area that I live in right now. It's, like, starting to become fallish weather, I would say, but, I laugh because, Well, that's very true. At the same time, I think we'll just go. Oh wait, I can't because the door's not open. I don't think. Oh no, it is. Let's do it then. I was looking ahead at the weather report, and like next weekend it's gonna be back in the 70s. So just make up your freaking mind, because it's killing me. Like, I had the worst migraine headache on Wednesday when I did the. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, because I didn't do a stream last night. That last stream, like, I don't even know how I did that stream for 4 hours. I really don't. My pounding headache only got worse when I was done with that stream. I literally went downstairs and like passed out for a couple hours, and then woke up, was like, oh, I need to just transition sleeping in my bed and call it a night. It was bad, man. And it's all the weather change, like it's just bad. And even the next day I woke up and did like a morning walk outside, and it was like my head was killing me. Like the sinus pressure just, it literally felt like somebody hit me over the head with a baseball bat. It was bad. It's not bad today. That was freaking bad, man. Yeah, we can go fight Richter really quick, I think. We got the time. And then we'll call it when we'll get into the inverted castle, and we'll call it there for tonight. And then we'll do the inverted castle. Oh, what the fudge am I doing? Because, yeah, once we do that, like, there's not much left of this game. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and grind out, get the best gear and all that stuff. Like, this isn't that kind of playthrough that I'm doing, but, yeah, it's not very long. Like, it's weird when you go back to the games of your childhood and you remember these games being, like, so long, you spent all this time and you come back to them today and it's like, they're not that long. You just, maybe we're slower at playing. Like, I feel like as a kid, I savored games more than I do today. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Actually, you know what? I'll take the cross. Before I go there, I'm trying to remember how you hit that. Oh, now it's done.
I've been waiting for you. Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
The thing that sucks about this battle is you gotta avoid him with this stupid orb. Like I said, I remember playing through this as a kid for the first time and not getting these gold glasses and literally just beating Richter, who was already hard as hell to beat anyways. And
You've defeated me,
Everybody shout.
but all is not yet lost.
And I just remember being done, was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I was done with the game, and I was like, I really enjoyed that, but that was kind of a weird ending for that game, and just not thinking any more of it. Wow.
No. What have I done?
Thank you, Alucard, for saving Richter.
Alucard? The same Alucard who fought alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont?
Throwback.
That was over 300 years ago.
No time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish
I'll
this.
finish this.
All right. Good luck.
I just remember this being such a mind-blowing thing when I I heard about it and then went back and did that the way I did and got to this, like, holy shit, it's like having a second game. Even though you're literally just playing the whole thing like upside down, it still is mind-blowing at the time. Like, holy shit, like there's so much of this I didn't even know as a kid. Alright, but there we go. We did it. We made it to the inverted castle. So the next stream, which will be Sunday, we will hopefully finish Castlevania, put it to bed. We'll do the quick Resident Evil stream. That should be one-off stream. And then after that, we'll start Dead Space. So I thank everybody for joining me tonight in the Castlevania here. And I look forward to doing more of it on Sunday. So anyways, guys, thanks for checking out the stream tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure you look at some of the videos that I've posted lately. And have a good evening. I'll see you guys all later.